Dear UN Secretary General, this is me. I'm a young lady full of dreams like so many others out there in the world. I was born in Portugal in a time in which Europe had no borders and the Berlin Wall had already been demolished. I was lucky enough to be empowered since a very young age to think by myself and accept responsibility for my decisions. Young women with many dreams and aspirations can sometimes be not very well perceived, as they are a threat to some society's norms. In the 21st century, I can only think about one word. Why? I'm glad to be a girl, and I believe that in our professional lives we can accomplish the biggest steps for gender equality, even though we may never overcome the demons of our upbringings or inequalities we face in daily life. Women are as competent as men and should have the right to express themselves, get involved in leadership positions, politics and decision-making policies as equal counterparts. We are also still not paid equally as our male counterparts. And I wonder, why do we still have to advocate for stop violence against women, when no human being should be treated with less respect despite the age, religion, race, color or gender. I see men having access to quality education, and yet so many girls are denied this opportunity. I think about these girls that will spend a lifetime without even being able to read a book. Education should be the first tool to promote sustainable development. In many countries, women are still forced to enter in a pre-arranged marriage and have no access to proper healthcare assistance. But in fact, if they did, 1.8 million newborn deaths in Southeast Asia could be preventable. There's a call need to spread awareness regarding ownership of our bodies, having the power and control to make our own decisions. Inequality should be perceived as a major challenge to be overcome by men and women. Both should be empowered to behave freely, to follow their intuitions, to be sensitive and strong. There's yet so much to be achieved, and therefore providing tools for mapping and tackle down gender inequalities, focusing on women's and men's rights, should be a priority for UN, while advocating for change in close relations with national governments and leadership bodies. And therefore, this is my commitment, and I challenge each nation through the UN umbrella to change the way that the world perceives strength on men and women, sharing the gender inequality index whilst providing solutions to narrow it down. This is the only way of liberation from the constraints of society, allowing men and women to live the lives they want to make a contribution to our societies in a way that suits their capabilities, energies, and not promoting restrictions based on gender, race, or class.